Hey guys, today's live video is talking about what do you have to look forward to, or better said, what do I have to look forward to? That's your question. So we've got option 1, Angelite, option 2, Blue Onyx, and option 3, Lapis Lazuli. Now pause the video if you need to and pick your choice. I'm not gonna make this video long, so I'm trying to move it along so that it doesn't take so long to upload. And please, if you like this video, remember to simply subscribe with the little bell to your right. That would help me a lot, and share it to whoever you believe would profit from it. All right, so for our first group, option 1. Okay, well, what this is talking to me is you are at a moment where you have everything to look forward to, but you've been a little mental, and you haven't really focused on looking forward. So the first card is telling you, leave your past behind you. There's nothing for you there. Okay, everything is for you forward. Your transformation will lead you to your passions. I see here a very passionate, independent, feminine energy, which doesn't mean that you are necessarily a woman. It just means that feminine energy means giving, and you've got the child right next to you, giving birth to a new project, giving birth to something new, something that you're gonna be working on independently. There's 2 cards of transformation, okay? And what I see next to the child card is beginnings. You're in the middle of a transformation and a new beginning, okay? You're gonna have options, and you might feel a little stuck as to where you need to go. And what these cards are saying is that's okay, because whatever you choose is an egg. Like if you look at her, she is holding many eggs in her hand, or she's juggling them. So you've got several options. Even from the 2 options that you have, you probably have different ways of addressing them. So you are at a moment that you can basically do whatever you feel like is your passion. This card is always the card of awakening, and not just the awakening, because sometimes the awakening is having all the potential and not knowing where to go, or not having decided yet. And this card is always talking about you already decided where to go. So once you decide where to go, you're going to know how to do it, and you're going to get moving. This is a card of a lot of movement. I also see that you may be trying to move somewhere else, and to start a new business somewhere else, and you're juggling the options. That is kind of what this is telling me. I'm also seeing that the new business right here, this line is, again, I'm going a little back to the 3 first cards, that you might need, even though you're going to do it independently, you might need to get some advice and knowledge from friends on how to begin this, okay, that have done it before. And that will help you with quick choices and rapid movements, because this is talking a lot, there's not a whole lot of thinking except leave the past behind you. This is what this is telling me. And finally, once the movement once you decide where you wanna, what's your plan, and moving forward to it, you're gonna find that this is exactly what you wished for, okay? You're gonna find that maybe your emotions have been all over the place right now, even a little mental, and you're gonna find that this movement is gonna bring some structure to your feelings. You're gonna feel like you're gonna be in control of your emotions more because you found the independence that you were looking at. And you're gonna see that everything that you've been through in the past is actually what helped you get to this point where you're gonna feel not settled, because there's too much movement to feel settled, but like your emotions and your actions have a structure to it and are going somewhere. So you're going to move forward. This is kind of how I see the King of Water right now. And it's also telling me that this might happen in the next couple of months. Now, these videos are timeless, so it's a couple of months from the moment you watch this video. Let's see what the Starseed Tarot tells us. Called, yes. Soul gifts and training, it's time to step up. So this kind of goes hand in hand with everything that we've been saying. You're in the midst of a transformation, and this next couple of months are gonna take you through a journey that you're gonna need to step up your game. You're gonna learn new skills just by experience, and you're gonna do what you're passionate about. Okay, I'm gonna bring it closer a little bit. You've been called for doing this. Okay, you're gonna do and move towards what you feel that you're passionate for, and that was clear in the reading. So congratulations, because this is something awesome to look forward to. I'm just very surprised that this card, we're talking about looking forward, and that card popped up. So Angelite, this is option number 1. So I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to bring over option number 2. And let's turn it upside down because... So option number 2, blue onyx. What do option number 2 has to look forward to? Negotiations, choices. Everybody has choices. Let's see. Interesting. Yes. Success. That's the success card, just so you know. So, option number 2, what do you have to look forward to? Well, right now, I feel like you're a little stuck. There's a little confrontation going on between two people or two options that you have. First of all, I feel like whatever confrontation you're going and whatever two options, because I feel like whatever two options you are considering right now, there's two people involved. It doesn't necessarily mean love, especially I don't see it as love at all in this section. What I'm seeing is just two people wanting to do one thing in two different ways. And what I'm seeing is that you are both very stubborn or passionate about the way you want to do it, right? But there's a third person here that is kind of being the mediator, and you are negotiating. Okay, you are negotiating what direction to take in the present moment to what you guys want to do together. And what I feel that eventually whatever it is you want to do, that's what's gonna happen. You're kind of gonna take everything in your own hands, and you're gonna be like, well, maybe I can do it by myself. Maybe I don't need to work with somebody else. And you are definitely ready. I think that's going to be a moment of transformation. That's going to be a moment where you feel like you're going to feel enlightened, that you know where you're going, how you're going to do it. You're going to be very clear about what you want to do. And yes, you're definitely gonna head onto it alone. There might be somebody, and I feel like it's the same person that's gonna tell you, like, look, son, or or look, daughter, I guess. You need to gain some knowledge and skills and think about what you're doing and how you're headed. And I feel like. They might lecture you a little bit, but the truth is, you've got everything you need to do um, what you want to do. There's nothing else that books or um, or official education or somebody telling you can show you. You are going to learn by doing. You have all the tools, and you're going to be cautious. You're not going to turn your back on that person's um, completely, because here you're kind of like the hermit, and the hermit is a very wise person. You are gonna listen to what they say, and you're gonna be cautious, and you're gonna kind of use your past experience to light the way, and you're gonna look at every step of the way. But you are gonna be completely successful in what you built. And recognition, this is a card of recognition of sacrifices made and stability and transformation. So this being the last card is telling me that you've got nothing to fear. You have everything within you to do what you are setting out to do by yourself. So don't be scared of leaving behind the partnerships that you were working with, because you came to a point where there was no more negotiation to be had. You just had to part separate ways. Let's see what the Starseed Oracles has for you. Second option, the Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So I feel like this is kind of telling you that in this situation, do not come to those negotiations or to the parting with whoever you're parting with in anger. Do it through love. Soften the edges, because I feel like you have a lot of. This is referring the Mars energy, all this fire. There might be a little anger that they cannot see what you see, but that's not about you. You got to understand that's about them. It has nothing to do with you. You are right. You can do this. It's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be fast. You're not going to get where you want to go fast, but you're going to be able to do it, and you're going to show them. So it's not whatever they are stuck, that they believe that it can't be done the way you want it to be done, or that you can't do it. If they're saying that you can't do it, just have a little compassion, because it's never about you, it's about them. Okay, maybe they believe that if they were in your position, they can't do it, so they actually want to save you from failure. But the truth is, you are your own person. So try to handle this conflict with love. It's not about you. Follow your heart and forgive and forget. Kind of, these people, they need to be shown. So that's the second option, the blue onyx. I'm really loving this question, and I'm really loving the answers I'm getting, honestly. This is kind of exciting. So blue onyx, that was option number 2. Now option number 3. Okay, lapis lazuli. Let's see what you've got for. What are they looking? What can they look forward to? Oh, whew. Oh dear. Oh dear. Man. Yes. Well, this is kind of clear. The first thing that you can look forward to is there's going to be a very passionate argument between lovers. So I don't know what's going on in your life, but clearly there's conflict because of an affair. Doesn't mean when I say an affair, it's not an extramarital affair. It's not even a lover's affair. It just means a love affair, just that you're having a relationship. Could be your partner, could be your husband, you know? It's just a relationship between two people that love each other, but right now are at odds. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of surprises. There's temper tantrums. There's conflict about a situation. Um, but in the end, you know, there's union between the two of you. It's something that's gonna pass. Um, I believe that the reason that this is going on is this is the the page of Earth. So, but to me, this could be about community. For some reason, I believe that the people around you, because this gave me a little bit of that too. Because this is a general reading, it will resonate with some of you, so I gotta give a couple of options, because to some it will be conflict in the couple, but for others the conflict will be on people surrounding the couple. Okay, the conflict will be about a couple that is together, and people close to you and family opposing this. Okay, maybe because they don't have the right background. Okay, now what this is telling me is there is true love between you two, there is true union. The only thing is, in this relationship, I believe that you gotta stand up for your own perspectives and your own points of view. You know, if it's I get two womanly figures, so if it's family, if it's their mother, or if it's a very wise, experienced woman that is kind of causing the opposition, remember that, you know, to take into account what they say, but at the end of the day, it's your own perspective on the matter and your own experiences that are gonna decide whether you guys work out or not. And I believe that it could be also in another way that the conflicts that you guys are having are because one of you guys is not making enough money, or it's starting out in a job that is not meeting your needs economically, and they're being very harsh. They're being judged very harshly about it. Do not, because whatever it is that they're doing, they're gonna end up being the the king of Earth. So this is a very respected, prideful, and I mean pride as in pride in taking care of their family, very good with money, very good in management, very family man. So stick to this partnership, and even if it's the partnership that it's conflicting, stick to it. You know, just make sure you set boundaries. And you stand up for what you believe in, and you stand up for your own experiences on the matter. This is the crone energy, because either standing up for yourself and your views and your perspectives and your knowledge could be inside, you know, something you got to do inside the relationship, or it could be something you need to do to protect the relationship from the energies around it. Either way, the results are going to be structure and success in whoever is this page of Earth, which could be you or your partner, you know. Either case, this is talking about what you have to look forward to. You have to look forward to a growth. Okay, you have to look forward to a growth. You have to look forward to standing your ground and trusting in what you believe in. You have to look forward to some opposition in what you're doing, but you're gonna trust yourself because you're gonna be successful. Okay, let's see what the Starseed Tarot says. It says, empathic starseed. energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. So what exactly, the boundaries card. Remember that you gotta have some boundaries, and you gotta understand that even if you understand where everybody's coming from, what matters the most is what you feel, and you gotta make a separation of your own perspectives and your own knowledge. You know what you're doing, you know who to trust, you know what you want, who you love, you know what you're doing in respect of whatever the reading led for you, whatever is resonating. The main message is, put up boundaries, because it's important. Because if not, you're gonna be in this tumultuous energy where you are not gonna know what's yours and what's not, and the other people's views are gonna start conflicting with your own, and pretty soon you're not gonna be who you are or what you want, and you don't want that. Stand up for what you believe in. Okay, so it's still very positive outcome, even though this is the most conflicting one of the three. Please, guys, don't forget to subscribe. I'll be making more of these. Thank you for being with me. I hope this helps. And, I've got the information down there if you want a private reading with me. I do lives in groups in Facebook. I'm on Instagram, so just check me out. And I hope to see more of you. Thank you very much. Blessings to you.